What's up, y'all? It's me back at it once again, like I never left, and with another crazy ass story. Apparently, a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old went full GTA down here in Florida, shooting at the boys, having a whole standoff. Can't make this stuff up, and let's check it out and see what happened. If you don't want to hear my commentary, you know what to do. The title's in the description. Go do your own thing, but
a shootout in the middle of a Volusia County neighborhood involving two teens, both of them now facing charges.
one team, bro. Come on now.
Quote, unbelievable. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Warman.
And I'm Bridget Ellison. Now, Sky 6 flew over the home off Enterprise Osteen Road. Deputies say the suspects, who are foster children, broke into the home and used weapons they found inside. Mark Lehman joins us with the latest developments.
Just in the last hour, we got a chance to speak with the owner of this home off camera. He tells us he's still in a state of shock. The man just left for the store with his family when the sheriff's office says his home was broken into. When they returned, deputies were engaged in a standoff with those two children, which quickly escalated. We watched this morning as deputies examined damage.
So they doing a B&E thing and probably just got caught in the act. Bruh. You know, when that fight or flight kick in, you really don't want to be in one of these situations with all that those type of resources around you. Like, this was just the perfect storm, bro.
From the gunfire, investigators returning to the Enterprise home where they say a 12 and 14-year-old sparked a high-powered shootout.
They were coming out to kill cops. They were coming out to kill deputies.
The Volusia County Sheriff's Office identifying the suspects as 12-year-old Travis O'Brien and 14-year-old Nicole Jackson. Deputies say the two
girl,
from a
bro,
group home and broke into this house, finding high-powered weapons and 200 rounds of ammunition.
And where do you learn to use this weaponry? I at 12, I didn't to fire an AK-47 or unload it and reload it or use a pump shot.
The fact that a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old had a whole standoff with the police and they're not saying that they're gone, that is alarming in itself. They got tactical with them boys, apparently. And finding out that a young girl was involved, that's just blowing my mind right now. Because you usually don't hear about females being the ones getting in these type of standoffs. You usually don't. Or as far as I know, you don't. But, wow.
Sheriff Mike Chitwood says the children opened fire as deputies surrounded the home.
This wasn't a shootout in one area of the house. They were traversing the length of that house and opening fire on deputies from different angles.
Chitwood says
maybe they play paintball. I don't know, bro. That's a little much.
Shotgun at them. She was rushed to the hospital as O'Brien surrendered without firing another shot.
They tried to do everything humanly possible to end this peaceably. But you know what? You can't end it peaceably if the people that are armed shooting at you don't want it to end peaceably.
We're told Jackson, the 14-year-old, was stable after undergoing surgery for life-threatening injuries. Both Jackson and O'Brien are facing charges of attempted murder on law enforcement and armed burglary. Investigators, meanwhile, are continuing to gather evidence from this home. In Volusia County, Mark Lehman, getting results, News 6.
That is actually a lot more crazy than I thought. So apparently they're both foster kids. Unfortunately, bro, you already know how that goes. A lot of the time, it's hit or miss, but it's really unfortunate that, you know, kids that didn't grow up in a traditional household and already probably had to go through the system, it ended up like this. But the fact that they had a tactical standoff, like the way he was describing it was if they went full Call of Duty Warzone on them. He's saying they know how to use all type of weapons in all type of ways at all type of angles. And honestly, that's baffling to me. The fact only one of them was hit and both of them are alive, God is good, bro. But you're gonna wish that you weren't here whenever you get in front of that judge. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Florida is notorious for giving people absurd amounts of years when they can't give you the DP, you know? I know that if they were black and they did that, they would definitely probably get charged as an adult. Nowadays, a lot of people been getting treated similarly when it's heinous enough. So we'll see how the court of public opinion decides to handle this one in that sense. Because, you know, nowadays they will start a whole online petition to get little kids charged as adults and stuff like this. But, man, it's just food for thought, you know. You can't take every gun that you own with you. So, naturally, a lot of people leave them at home and, you know, people break into houses. And you don't want to be that police officer responding to the house getting broke in with all the guns and two people that are underage that for some reason know how to use all the guns. Like I said, it seemed like the perfect storm. You just got probably toxic environment that they were the perfect house to break into with the perfect knowledge of how to use all these firearms. I don't know, man. What y'all think, bro? Too much GTA, or is that just because I know a lot of people that play GTA that don't know how to disassemble, let alone use a firearm, especially the way that season 12 described it. But y'all stay safe out here. Lock your doors. Get them Ring Arlo cameras, whatever it takes, bro, and get that app on your phone and stay safe, bro. Real talk. Lock your guns up too. Goddamn.